like the 5 stages of grief. He's like, denial, right? Is this even happening, right? And then he goes like anger, like he gets the iPad, right? He goes in for bargaining, like don't leave, don't leave. Like he just goes into all of these stages. What's the scene in Pirates of the Caribbean? You better believe in ghost stories, you're in one. You better believe in Project Veritas situations and expose, you're in one. Hey yo, what's up guys? So I'm coming to you with another video. We are taking a reaction video to one of Project Veritas' latest video talking about like Pfizer and all of that stuff. Honestly, I saw it before, but we're gonna do another reaction and just really talk about it. Maybe not watch fully of it because I don't want to get this thing hit on my channel, but I do want to touch upon it, you know, and I just want to kind of more talk about the level in which we're like divulging secrets here as someone who works in like classified material type of thing, at least in that world, right? And so we'll take a look at that. So skip the intro, and if you're new to this channel, what is up? My name is Mitch, Maverick Mitch. Hey Mitch, all the Mitches, the call sign Don, and pretty much I like talking about what I talk about. So current events, reviews, pop culture, social political commentary. Be sure to check out all those videos as you're finishing this video. And of course, please like, share, and subscribe as it feeds the algorithm. And also, I'll just throw in one more thing. Hit that dollar, put in a super, $1 super thanks in this video because I know this video is not going to be monetized. This video is probably going to be copyrighted and all that stuff that YouTube does. So just help me out. $1 super thanks. Comment below. Thanks.
Hey there. Is this seat taken? You work for Pfizer. My question for you is, why does Pfizer want to hide from the public the fact that they're mutating the COVID viruses?
Is this real life? I'm literally a liar. I was trying to impress a person on a date by lying. This is absurd.
Please don't touch me. Well, this is not. By the way, don't tell anybody.
Someone who's just working in a company to literally help the public. You up. You really did. Please read the cost. This is really very unsafe.
Can you please unlock your door?
No, don't let me.
Please unlock the door.
What is going on here?
Please unlock the door. Please unlock the door. Lock the door.
Okay, pause. You know, there was an expose about this, and he was doing the hidden camera and all that stuff, and so I'm just gonna, like, off the bat, right, let's just talk a few things here. I think one thing that stands out is, like, the whole, like, one honeypot scene, and it just reminds me of, like, the interview, or if you watched recently on Netflix, The Recruit, good, I recommend watching it. It's with Noah Centineo, so whatever, and there was a honeypot scene, and so he's like, am I getting honeypot here? And, like, I've never been honeypotted before. And then over here, like, okay, so not that like I'm a courier or whatever in the military, but like, you know, as someone who works in communications, right? Like you work with secret, top secret, SCI, whatever, you know? And so, and not just even in comm, if you're in intel, whatever, and all that good stuff, right? And the fact that, you know, if you know what a SCIF is, a secured facility type of thing, you like there's no electronics and all that stuff, and then on top of that, like there's OPSEC, right? You know, like not talk about your job, all this stuff, especially when you're overseas and all that good stuff, right? And then he even said in this video when he was talking to his date, he was saying like, you know, there's these conservatives, whatever, trying to expose this. Like, you know that you're not supposed to be talking about this, and yet you do. Like, you don't pivot, you don't do anything other than that, you know? And it's like, no red flags for you, bro? like someone's asking you about your job and everything. And then what I'm like, this is the craziest. Obviously, I agree with like James that this is the most crazy interaction he had, like when it comes to these things. And so one thing that is really telling in this video is that like you see like the 5 stages of grief. He's like, denial, right? Is this even happening? Right? And then he goes like anger, like he gets the iPad, right? He goes in for bargaining, like don't leave. Like he just goes into all of these stages, and it's just like he is like, I feel bad. Okay, like he's feeling all the emotions right now, right? Here you are on a nice date, whatever, and it's James O'Keefe. Like, here you are on a nice date, and then all of this is like crashing down. And it's like, I generally feel bad for this guy. You know, you're off work, you're trying to have a nice time talking to some dude, and trying to like even vent. Like, obviously the like venting about your job, one thing, divulging secrets, not so good thing in this case. But I mean, it's like, I kind of feel bad because, you know, he just wants to do these things, and then he just like, it's James O'Keefe. Oh my goodness.
Pfizer not wanting the public to know that you guys are doing directed evolution.
What's going on here? That feels like an interview. I don't know, it's freaking me out. These like flashbacks to that like sting organization of like those conservative people who like randomly go into organizations and then like befriend people.
Well, what's the scene in Pirates of the Caribbean? You better believe in ghost stories. You're in one. You better believe in Project Veritas situations and expose. You're in one. How about you be quiet? Pivot.
Because I just want to know the answer.
I'm not probably recording me. I'm like, you're not recording me or something.
Oh my god.
Is this seat taken? You work for Pfizer. My question is, why does Pfizer want to hide the fact that Why?
What is going on here? This is absurd.
Why does Pfizer want to hide from the public?
Hey, where is this pizza joint or this restaurant? They have a picture of Ave Maria and the Sacred Heart of Jesus, and so like, oh, it's an Italian place, right? Like, is that why they have like Catholic imagery? I don't know. Sorry, as a Catholic, I just directly see that. Sorry.
That they're mutating the COVID virus.
I mean, like, sweet baby Jesus, like, yeah, like, I just think about it, like, they're watching the situation as it's unfolding. I'm like,
You're on video. You're on video. Mutating the COVID virus.
This is ridiculous.
So you're on video. I'm a journalist.
Bro, first of all, I'm literally a liar.
see, like, okay, he goes into this I'm a liar thing, but really quick, like, if I would not know how to react in that situation of myself, but like, obviously, like I want to talk to my lawyer. I'm like, I'm on my way out. Like, unless you have nothing to hide, then yeah, sure, have that question. He also, like, James O'Keefe had the other interview with the other person that was doing CRT, and like, I think in Georgia or something, and kudos to that guy for actually believing what he did. Like, obviously he's a snake, saying like, I think we should believe in honesty, but he's doing undercut things. But like, this is a different situation altogether.
Whoa. You're saying we're exploring how the virus keeps mutating.
Yes,
one of the things we're exploring is why don't we mutate the virus?
I'm really in the culture right now, so
Please do. Please do.
Can we call him Grey Worm? Grey Wuhan. Grey Wuhan.
You're gonna call the police. He's gonna call the police for asking him a question. Please do call the police. Please do. He's on tape here talking about mutating the COVID virus. Can I talk to you outside about this?
absolutely not. You're not even my likeness on this. What is your name? Because you fucked up. You really did. I'm about to sue you. This is absurd.
Please.
You had someone mock me as if they're going on a date to record me. You don't even know my position at this.
You know,
impress a person on a date.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah. I think if he probably should have stick with that one. Like, obviously, you're in this situation, it's on live, and it's, like, you can't even think, right? And he's trying to impress a person on a date. And I think if you just went with there, like, hey, sorry, like, you know, everything that I said is, like, a lie type of thing, go with that, you know? But obviously, you're not thinking, right?
I was literally trying. I'm not even a scientist by background. You know, but I came from a consulting firm that does business. This is absurd.
Please don't touch me.
This is absurd.
So-
Please call the cops here.
Please do call the cops. Please do.
Please. This is
Why would you call the cops if you have nothing to hide? So he's obviously having one of the most outrageous reactions I've ever seen in the history of Project Veritas. He's starting to call the police.
Oh my goodness.
He grabbed the microphone. The question is, why is he calling the police?
Guys, can you just respect my father's best?
What?
Can I pay their bill? Can I get a check for their bill?
No, do not give me a check. No, don't let them leave. Because I want the cops to know this.
Do you want to put me in jail for asking you a question?
Yes, sir.
What is the intention of calling the police?
They have like no one's injured right now. But they're so is this real?
Could I talk to you please about this video?
Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 white people.
Why would you bring race into this?
Please bring the cops as soon as possible. I'm feeling very unsafe.
We have you on tape talking about mutating the COVID virus.
No one mutates a COVID virus.
Show you the
These are insane people.
May I show you the video?
No, I want to call the police, but please don't let me leave.
Do we have to leave?
Witnesses.
Okay.
Sorry, I asked a question.
No, you cannot just leave.
Do you want me to?
I want the police to come here and see all of you
Do you,
people. Because this
can
is insane.
I ask you about
This
this
is
video?
insane. You
Please.
can tell them about how
Please.
he's lying to impress
Here,
your
just was it true what you
What
said?
is this? No. I literally was on a third date with a guy, and like normal men, you lie to impress a date.
Mutating viruses? Do you not work for Pfizer?
This guy, I thought he was a date.
Sir, do you not work for Pfizer? Do you work
I'm
for?
a contractor. What the fuck are you
Do you currently work for Pfizer? Yes or no? Do you currently work for Pfizer? Yes or no?
What are you talking about here? Please, I want the cops to be here.
So you don't work for Pfizer?
You can't do this to people. This is absurd.
He doesn't want me to leave, ma'am.
Don't let them
I
I want the cops here now. I want the cops here now. See,
I- He wants the cops here, but he doesn't want me to leave. So I'm in a little bit of a predicament because she's asking me to leave, but he doesn't want me to leave. So what should we do?
Okay, so these people, I was on a
Alright,
date.
you're on a video here.
These people literally
Look,
left out of nowhere.
Pfizer is mutating the virus.
This is absurd.
Look at this
No,
video.
I literally said that. What are you talking about?
Well, this is not. By the way,
Why are you doing
don't tell anybody.
Someone who's just working in a company to literally help the public.
Why do you want to hide it from the
I don't know
public?
who you people are, and I can't be I'm gonna trust them right now.
Why do you want to hide it from the public?
Stop all this stuff aside. I don't know personally.
If you suspect that mutating COVID virus, is this the way the virus started? And
Again, I feel bad, you know, in a sense. Like, obviously, if you're doing, like, bad things and you're keeping it away from people, whatever. But at the same time, there's a human aspect, right? And so, I generally do feel bad because, again, like, you just want, like, obviously, you're not doing good things. But, like, the fact there's a human aspect, like I said, like you are just trying to live your life, but obviously you are having something being like the light showing the shadow of your life, right? And so
why do you think it's okay for Pfizer to do that?
We were sitting on a table.
He's filming the restaurant owner right now. He's filming her. I don't know why he's filming her. Would you like me to leave? Because he won't. He's asking me not to leave, and he's consenting to my presence. Ma'am, are we allowed to just stay and ask a few questions? It's pretty remarkable that they call the police on us every time we show up and ask questions. Every time. You say Pfizer is planning on doing research in the future, then claim that there's an ongoing research about that, and that there better not be any more outbreaks. Which is it? Are these experiments happening or not? Calling the police.
We can do it right up front.
Okay.
No, do not leave. Do not leave. Please don't leave.
What's that? They locked us in. Wow, look at that. Yeah. Do you want us to leave or not?
Ma'am, you locked the door.
Ma'am?
Ma'am, we're trying to leave, but you locked us in here.
Call our attorney.
Can you please unlock your door? Let us out.
No, I don't know what's going on. I don't want you to leave it before I know what's going on. What are you trying to kill me?
Can you please unlock your door?
No, don't let them leave.
Can you unlock the door?
I say what I say. No, don't let them out. Don't let them out.
Could you please let us leave, ma'am?
I don't know what's happening. You can't lock us in.
We'd like to leave. We'd like to leave. Please unlock the door.
Like, see, now they're worried because they know what
No,
they're
it's
doing.
because we're literally being trapped.
Stop. Get away from me.
Please unlock the door.
What is going on here?
Please unlock the door. Please unlock the door. 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 This is remarkable here. Thank you. We're trying to get unlock the door. Unlock the door. Unlock the door.
It's not okay
Unlock the
to
door.
people like that. It is not. Stop. Let go of me. Now you're hurting me. What is going on here? You cannot just record people like that.
Come on.
It's not okay.
Come on.
It's not okay.
Let's go.
I mean, it is this like okay. We're already towards the end.
We're in New York City. This is remarkable. What you just witnessed here in the restaurant. Come on, guys.
Man.
Where's the car? Where's the vehicle? Come on. This is insane. You just witnessed one of the most remarkable interactions ever. Do we have the iPad? So we're getting into the vehicle now. Where's our car?
Oh my goodness.
That's not them. Stop. Cops, they're right there. No. Stop.
He's charging the guy. Charging.
I can't make an arrest at this point if you don't have the victim right here.
Okay. If he was here, you'd arrest that guy?
If he was here, yes.
Oh, then we can just walk away then. Not worry about it.
If that's what you guys want to do, then yes.
All right, let's just cut there. So, if you want to watch the full video, well, we watched the full video, but if you want to have it on your own copy, whatever, I'll put it in the description and all that stuff. And again, I like super crazy, right? Like, and just the reaction of this guy, and I think it just harkens back into what I was saying earlier, as far as like you're just seeing all the stages of emotion. It's like he's going into denial, he's going into bargaining, into anger, and it's just like. And obviously not acceptance. And it is like, and again, I generally feel bad for this guy because here he is probably just trying to have a paycheck, right? But at the same time, you know, these certain things are happening, right? He could just very well be like, obviously, like you have some idea of Project Veritas. Maybe you not know them by name, which you should. Like, I don't know why you don't. Like, you already have this idea of like, hey, these are conservatives or whatever. And Project Veritas is not really conservative, but I would imagine James would expose people on the right as much as the people on the left. And I have seen him in person talk about that, right? And so, but the point being here is that he has some general, the person here, Walker, the person, he has some general idea that these things happen, and yet he still he still like releases this, like willing to divulge this information, right? And it's just like, what are you, bro? Like, and again, I just feel somewhat bad for this dude. Like, he's just going through all the emotions, right? And I generally feel bad, but at the same time, like, if you know you're doing something wrong, why don't you like, hey, like, we need like. Pull them aside, like, hey, I need a lawyer, I need something, you know, go, whatever. Like, again, like, no one expects these things, right? Like, you don't really prepare for these things, right? But at the same time, just keep your mouth shut. Like, I just don't understand when it comes to, maybe because me being military, OPSEC is very mindful, like very cognizant of it. You know, and even if you don't, especially as someone who works like in communications, whatever, right? And so we're more cognizant than someone who may be in, I don't know, maintenance or something that doesn't necessarily is part of this like classifications and all that good stuff, right? Whatever. Anyway, I guess all of this exchange was really interesting. Not a lot of people are doing reaction videos to this, obviously for obvious reasons, right? And so yeah, you know what? Put $1 for this, put a super thanks in the comments for me for doing this. So again, this was very entertaining in all my emotions as well. Like, it was funny at certain portions, and it was really sad at other portions. And so I'll just leave it there. You can follow me on my Instagram at HateMitch. I'm also on Twitter, MaverickMitch, and see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Peace, peace, peace. Be with you. Eko mo espiritu tuo.